Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Mark Nizzle. A little bit different today at Bandersnatch. We're actually going for an early flip at the start of war. I hurried up and jumped on this team because I know this is the next one that's available in highest power. Anyhow, I also want to take a moment to say happy Mother's Day to all of the ladies of Bandersnatch. There's many of you, too many to shout out in this video. So happy Mother's Day. Alright, so let's take a look at some of these matchups. We're going against red tanks, and I know that everybody in this alliance is pumped up to see that because we feed blue tanks primarily. So I'm always happy to see some red tanks because I know I got a deep blue bench. So this team actually has two blues on it. So I'm just kind of thinking, who should I take? Because I want to kind of span it out a little bit. So I think I'm going to probably start with that. So I got a Boltust and a Gravemaker. And then we got a Lassie. Well, basically two snipers and then a debuffer. So Aegir will definitely be handy. Let me see. So I probably can just mix it up a little bit from here. I might just take Guinevere in here to get a little bit of a boost, and then I'm gonna probably just take some snipers. I'll take Kiona, and I might take Hansel in here. Should probably put us pretty close. Yeah, so within 200, got a nice little variety here. Some mana drain, some Lank, some blue. Yeah, all in all, I think this is going to do pretty well. Alright, so the perk today is attack boost. So, I mean, not really too worried about that. Got a nice blue match. We'll start off by running that into that Gravemaker a little bit. Let's see. We'll take the purple here. Got some yellow. We're going to have some nice blue coming in. I'm going to do this in such a way that maybe that blue can run into Gravemaker. Because he hits early and often, and you know, he's got a burn counter already on Rumple and a couple of my guys. So if we can get him knocked out, you know, that'll certainly put us in a good spot. Because I believe that's his second time that he's won on us. So I don't really have anything yet that can go for blue. So I'll run this purple there. We'll get him up. Well, I thought we'd get Gravemaker. That sucks because I really kind of needed Aegir. That happens, you know. Gravemaker is very tough. Definitely don't let that shake you down. Some blue tiles. Looks like a new Battlefield background, by the way. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that. Like smoke going out. That looks pretty cool. We got fucking toasted there. This isn't really going to do much, but maybe just buy me some time for an imminent death. We'll see if we can throw some towels around and, you know, just see if we can leave this in a good spot for the next person. A little disappointed. I probably should have took a little bit more blue firepower in. That's the thing that kind of sucks about Aegir is he's slow, but once he gets up and running, he can be pretty good. So let me take a look around. I need to basically find some teams. I haven't really strategized too much. We got a couple 3700s that we can definitely jump on. This looks like the next available. This is a 38. I always start with an autofill. Just kind of give us like a starting point, you know. Kind of figure out where we're at today. So if I ran my next best team, it would only just have that one blue. Looking at this here, I might actually run this, dwindle down a little bit, so. Thinking that maybe I'll just run, maybe what will be the equivalent of like a second best team. Alright. If we ran something like that, that would be 3752. It's 3881. We'll get the Anzoe dude knocked out. So he's a relatively new hero. He's pretty tanky. His 793 shield goes a long way. He hits everybody. He's doing some healing, and he's throwing up a shield against ice. So that's key. You know, you definitely want to double down against these guys, and you always want to check this element link. Because he does make for a good tank, actually, against blue, you know. We're strategizing to run blue against this guy, and, you know, here he is boosting up red heroes. Alright, so obviously we want blue and purple to be our colors. We don't really have much of that. Start off. Let's take this purple at the bottom, because things kind of shuffle when you start making matches at the top in such a way. Actually, I had a decent little run there. Let's work this a little bit. Got a nice vertical red column here. Maybe we can introduce some blues into that. Alright. We'll get a red and blue match off of that one swipe. This should be enough to get Ares going. So he's going to start giving an attack boost out here. And this looks like it's coming at a good time, especially if my heroes hold up. Because I got some nice purple coming. Alright, so we just attack boost the Sarnia. She's going to hit everybody. Knock some shield down, and now we got our sniper out. So pretty much good for the biggest threat at this point. Probably not the biggest threat, but probably the first one that's going to start hitting pretty hard. Probably that Sonya, believe it or not. So yeah, we'll zap her ass. We'll get her done. So we're also going to get critical tile boost, if you guys were wondering, that critical chance. So we're going to see some pretty hard tile hits with this blue. I'm certainly going to blow that up, take that gem opportunity, and then, you know, we'll probably get a nice cascade of just different stuff coming out of that. This is pretty much a done deal now. I'm just going to boost up my heroes and just swipe her with the G-Panther one time. That was a pretty easy win, to tell you the truth. We'll take it. Alright, so we got a nice 65 points. Probably just take this 3,700 team. We'll get this going and then probably be at a good waiting spot. Alright, so the Marjana, red sniper, they got some healing with Ryguard, so any kind of ailments I throw over the fence, they'll be there. They got a debuffer in Cademan, some blinding coming my way, so we should probably be mindful of, you know, what's coming on in terms of effects. Alright, so let's take a look. We'll run some blues here. I know I'll start getting thin on blues, but I can definitely run a Kirill. Just kind of tinkering for a minute. Not sure necessarily what I'm going to do. Might just do like a damage to everyone kind of deal here. Maybe we'll run something like this. That'll put us in a 3,400 range. Going up against 37, we'll certainly have some blue element damage kind of go around, some attack boost, some damage to everyone. I kind of like this, going against 3 snipers potentially. So let's kind of get a matchup in our favor despite being a decent underdog. See if we can flip this with less. Ideally, I don't want to use my top 3 teams at the start of war, because then, you know, I'll be scrapping on the back end. Alright, so let's take a look, see what the boards have blessed us with, and that wasn't much. So red and blue, that's the only 2 colors we're looking for. That's going to be pretty nice. Running all those reds into Cademan. Other than that, I mean, we don't have much, so I'm just going to kind of just start chopping up the board a little bit. I'm going to just make this yellow gem as much as I don't really want to. See, and that's what I wanted to really stray off from, was having all that. I really don't have any matches, so, you know, I'm just going to blow up the board. Maybe get a cascade going, you know, and we'll see what we can do. So we already got Marjana getting ready to flame again. The good part is we got the damage link kind of going up for us, so that'll help. Hopefully we can flame out some guys here. Get that blue. That should be enough to kind of distribute a little bit. Yeah, I still don't really have much going on. I hate running towels into people, you know. But if I can't make red and blue, you know, I have to just do it. So there's a nice blue towel hit. Not sure that's going to really keep me around too long. I really need red. Let's see. That's going to put me in a bad spot. He actually surprisingly hits pretty darn hard. Let's see, we should be able to get Ryguard there. Alright, well hey, you know, we were a big underdog there. We had a tough board, you guys saw that in the video. You know, I'm pretty happy with doing that. We surely had plenty of firepower this war, and we got out to a rocking start, guys. So really happy with that. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting until the back end of war now. So, alright guys, let's get this board flipped, and we'll start working these weakest teams. Alright, nice work. I'll see you on the other side.